All right. Welcome back, everyone. Ready for another deep dive. Today, we're going to be looking at custom hoodies.
Hoodies?
Hoodies, and more specifically, how they kind of fit into this whole world of streetwear.
Yeah.
And we've got this awesome customer request for a super unique hoodie design. I mean, this thing is wild. And it just got me thinking,
Yeah.
what does this tell us
Yeah. What does it tell us?
about how people are using clothes to express themselves?
Yeah.
And how that all ties into these like massive fashion trends.
It's interesting. I mean, think about it. A generation ago,
Yeah.
a hoodie was just a hoodie.
Totally.
It was practical.
Right.
It kept you warm, but it wasn't like a statement piece.
Not a fashion statement.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And now this whole idea of using clothes, especially something as, I don't know, basic as a hoodie,
Yeah.
as a canvas for self-expression, it's a pretty big shift.
It's wild. Like this customer, right? They're not just grabbing a hoodie off the rack.
No.
They're saying, I want a hoodie that is me.
Exactly.
Why do you think hoodies, out of all the clothes, why have hoodies become such a, I don't know, a staple in streetwear?
Well, I mean, streetwear's always been about kind of pushing those boundaries.
Right, right.
Like at its core, it was this outsider movement, like
Yeah.
a blend of skate culture and hip hop and this whole DIY ethos.
Yeah, yeah.
Customizing your clothes was huge. Whether it was, graffiti on a jacket or like band patches sewn onto a backpack.
Oh, totally.
It was a way to signal your affiliation, like what you were into, your own personal style.
Show off that individuality.
Exactly.
So the custom hoodie is like the next step in that evolution.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
this customer, they want this hoodie to have, get this, brief, engaging description of a specific design element from the customer request.
Wow.
It's so specific, right?
Yeah.
And it really speaks to what you were saying about like expressing yourself.
Totally. And think about how social media has like turbocharged all of this.
Oh, yeah.
Streetwear is visual.
Super visual.
And platforms like Instagram, they give everyone this platform to show off their style, their custom pieces.
It's like their own personal runway.
Exactly. It's not just about wearing the clothes anymore.
Right.
It's about sharing them,
Right.
building a personal brand even.
Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Hmm.
But how does that connect back to like this idea of belonging we were talking about earlier? If everyone's trying to like stand out, be super individual, is there still a sense of community?
That's the paradox of it all, isn't it?
It is. It is.
Streetwear is about standing out and fitting in.
At the same time.
It's wild. Think of it like subcultures
Okay.
within a larger culture.
Right. Yeah.
You might have one group that's all about like vintage sneaker reworks.
Right.
And another that's obsessed with graphic heavy designs.
Oh, totally.
The custom hoodie, it becomes a badge of honor. A way to signal you're part of a specific tribe, but you're still expressing your own unique spin on it.
That's actually a really cool way to think about it. So just from this one customer's request for a custom hoodie, we're seeing the evolution of streetwear, the rise of social media as this fashion powerhouse,
Wow.
and this constant tension between being an individual
Yeah,
and being part of something bigger.
totally.
It's crazy how much one piece of clothing can tell us about an entire culture.
It really is. And it makes you wonder, where does streetwear go from here? Like, as technology keeps evolving, customization gets even easier. Are we going to see even more radical expressions of personal style?
That's a great question. So for you listening, think about this. If you were designing a custom hoodie, what would it say about you? What story would your design tell? And where would your creation fit into this ever-evolving world of streetwear?
Good question.
Thanks for listening, everyone. We'll catch you on the next deep dive.